Hey guys, Matt here and welcome to my fragrance obsession. The fragrance we're going to be talking about today is unfortunately, it's a discontinued fragrance, but it's one of the good discontinued fragrances. Then again, I haven't come across a bad one yet. This is one of the samples that Travis from XanoviaScents had sent me, and I'm very happy to have this fragrance. This is the amazing Carven Homme.
Keep smelling good.
Welcome back guys, thank you so much for continuing to watch this video. We're going to be talking about Carven Homme. Now this fragrance was launched in 1999. It is discontinued, but it's still quite easy to find. It's an amazing fragrance, and if you can find it, I would highly recommend it. Now this fragrance, I would call this a Oriental Floral, or I would also call it an Oriental Woody, because there are a lot of florals in this fragrance and it's also very woody as well. So it's quite difficult to really put a name on it. I would say it was either Oriental Floral or Oriental Woody. So whatever takes your pick, really. But I think out of those two, I would say that it was mostly close to being an Oriental Woody fragrance. There is no perfumer. Well, there is a perfumer for this fragrance, but he's actually unknown. I've looked everywhere online to try and find out who it is, but I cannot find any names, unfortunately. So now, this fragrance, to me, has so many notes that stand out. I can definitely pick out 5 notes that really stand out in this scent, and that's vanilla. We also get patchouli, cinnamon, ginger, and also muguet. I think it's pronounced muguet. It could be muguet, I don't know. But that's another word for lily of the valley. So those are like 5 notes that I really get strongly in this fragrance. But let's talk about what's really in the scent. So out of all of the notes put together. In the top, we get lavender, clary sage, tarragon, and ginger. So we get quite a nice selection of notes there. I think it makes a good opening because it doesn't give you any citruses. I think that's what I really like about Carven Homme, is the fact that it doesn't have any citruses in it. It's plain oriental, and I really like that. In the middle, we do get notes of muguet, the lily of the valley, cinnamon, geranium, and carnation. So we're getting more florals. We're getting the carnation. We're also getting a little bit of that geranium in there, but we're getting cinnamon. And the cinnamon in this is by far one of the best cinnamons I've ever smelled. I mean, I have some nice cinnamon scents, don't get me wrong. I mean, one included is another discontinued scent called Witness by Jacques Bogart. This is an amazing fragrance. I would highly recommend this. But this, it really does have some really nice cinnamon in it. But I really want to talk about what's in the base of this fragrance, because the base notes are really nice too. What do we get? Well, we get vanilla, cedar, tonka bean, and patchouli. Now, there are a lot of notes in this, 5 notes I can really detect in this fragrance, which are, like I said at the beginning, the vanilla, patchouli, the cinnamon, ginger, and the muguet, the lily of the valley. Now, straight off my skin, what I get is this really sort of creamy lavender, ginger, and vanilla combination. It's very unique. I guess it's funny, because like way before smelling this, I did actually compare it to a diesel fragrance, one of the cheaper diesel fragrances, which I actually think is discontinued to this day. I don't know if it's discontinued at all, actually, but if you guys have never smelled diesel green, I do get a lot of similarities with diesel green and whenever I smell Carven Homme. I don't know what it is. I guess that diesel green, because I used to really like diesel green. I had a bottle of it, but I gave it away to a friend because I did start to get a little bit sick of it. But looking back, it was a pretty decent fragrance. This reminds me of it, or diesel green reminds me of this. I don't know which one was released first, but it's got a really nice opening, guys. It's very pure. It's very syrupy and sweet, it's that lavender, and it's the lavender that creates that sort of unique vibe. And I think lavender is good for that. A lot of fragrances that have lavender in them create this very alluring, sort of mysterious vibe, and Carven Homme definitely has that. It's the lavender with that tiny bit of clary sage. I don't get a lot of clary sage in there, but it is visible. Like, if you smell it, you do get that clary sage every so often. Tarragon, I don't really get a bit of tarragon, not so much. I do like the smell of tarragon, but there's not a lot of it in this scent for me to say that there's a lot of it, so, you know. And the ginger. Now, the ginger is definitely the strong point of the opening. Now, it's out of the ginger and the lavender. The lavender and the ginger create this nice sort of partnership in the opening that really gives Carven Homme this sort of, like I said before, a very mysterious and unique vibe. Now, after about, say, 20 minutes of this fragrance being on your skin, you start to get this even better smell altogether. We start to get that lily of the valley known as the muguet, and we also start getting cinnamon. Now, the cinnamon, like I said way before I even started talking about the scent, the cinnamon in this fragrance is definitely a major highlight, because not only is cinnamon an amazing smell anyway, but sometimes it can be really difficult to perfect in a very realistic way. There are a lot of synthetic cinnamons out there, but it's a beautiful smell, and in this, it actually smells very realistic, and I don't know how it smells so real. I guess this fragrance really must have taken some really, like, real hard work, because the cinnamon in this really does smell very, very good. It's really beautiful. And then we start getting a little bit of that geranium and then the carnation. Now, I guess I can't say that because after it's been on your skin for about that 20 minutes, it does start to turn into this sort of powdery, sort of white floral. Even though there aren't technically any white florals in the fragrance. I mean, then again, it could be the lily of the valley doing it. But it does start to turn into this very powdery sort of sugary white floral smell. It's really unique and it's sort of difficult to describe. And then the base, we get the vanilla, cedar, tonka bean, and the patchouli. Now, the most dominant note, I think, throughout this whole fragrance is the patchouli. Now, as soon as you smell the fragrance, the patchouli comes through. But you are getting the opening notes as well. But the patchouli is there. Like, I remember smelling this for the first time and I was like, whoo, this is a patchouli bomb. And I think I mentioned that you could smell patchouli in the video that the sample video where I showed all the samples that I got from Travis from XanoviaScents. That one. And yeah, I mean, I just remember saying, this really does have some really good and a lot of patchouli in it, and it definitely does, and it's just so nice. Like right now, guys, as you know, I mean, this has been on my skin for about, what, 5 minutes? But it's just really nice, it's very unique, and I would highly recommend anybody if they can find a bottle of this, because it's awesome. Like I said before, I'm definitely getting my hands on this because I just need it. Like, I remember wearing this for a night out once, and this guy came up to me. It wasn't a girl, just this guy. And he was like, whoa, mate, you smell good. What are you wearing? And I've never been complimented on a guy before. I mean, over here we say bloke. I've never been commented on a bloke before, so I just said, it's from Carven. And he was like, oh, I never heard of it. Smells good, though. Have a good night. And it's comments like that which, really do make you feel good. I mean, never been complimented on a woman yet, but might have to wear it in front of my girlfriend, see what she thinks of it. Because, like I said, she's very picky with fragrances. I mean, she likes a few, but I think this one might win her over, I think. I'm hoping that it wins her over. But thank you so much, guys, for watching my fragrance obsession. I really want to say a big thank you to Travis yet again for sending me this amazing fragrance along with 9 other fantastic scents. Like, honestly, you are a gentleman. Thank you so much, Travis, and thank you to each and every one of you guys at home for putting your feet up, or if you are putting your feet up, for really taking the patience and time into watching my videos. It really does show a lot of support for me, and I really appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. I really appreciate all the support. Like I said, thanks a lot. So guys, keep smelling good. Have a great evening. Bye bye, guys. See ya.